Entry 3. Location: the House of Eternal Sighs, also known as Malikor, in Anariel's living room. I've officially moved back in, mostly because the sinkhole was too damp and the rocks didn't have Wi-Fi. Diary: the air in here is currently 90% drama and 10% oxygen. I am living in a clinical study of contrasting personalities. On one side, we have Anariel. He told me this morning that I could stay, provided I remained civilized. Civilized? Me! I'll have you know I used a napkin twice today, and I only licked the butter knife once, and that was just to see if I could balance it on my tongue. Anariel moves through the house like a silent shadow, looking at me with the expression of a man who is constantly calculating the cost of my eventual eviction. It's a very high-stakes game of don't touch the vase. And then there is Malikor. He is in a mood today, and by mood, I mean he is treating a slightly burned piece of toast like a personal betrayal by the universe. He's been staring out the window for 3 hours, whispering things like, "The crumbs of fate are dry, Zyklos, dry and tasteless." I told him to put some jam on it and move on with his life, but he just groaned and asked if the jam was stained with the blood of lost dreams. Honestly, the man is a walking opera. If I were any more dramatic, I'd be a hailstorm of glitter. But Malikor, he's a slow-moving fog of clinical gloom. I'm judging them both, Diary. One is too stiff, the other is too soggy. I am the only one in this house who is just right, which is to say, perfectly unhinged. But let's talk about something truly important, something that makes the madness worthwhile. I have discovered the joy of buttons. Yes, diary buttons. I found a jar of them in the kitchen. They are small, round, and they make the most delightful clinking sound when you drop them into a teacup. Have you ever looked at a blue button? It's like a tiny plastic sky that you can keep in your pocket. I spent 4 hours sorting them by sassiness. The red ones are very aggressive and clearly want to be part of a revolution. The yellow ones are just happy to be included. I tried to show Malikor my favorite 4-hole pearlescent, but he just sighed and said that the holes represent the emptiness in his soul. He's missing out. You can't be sad when you're holding a button. It's scientifically impossible. I'm gonna sew a few onto his brooding robe tonight while he's sleeping. He'll wake up tomorrow looking like a very depressed disco ball. The buttons shall bring the balance! Stay clinky, Diary. Tomorrow, I might investigate the mystery of why the cat looks at me like I'm made of tuna.